We've all heard of the vast dump of plastic waste swirling in the Pacific Ocean, known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Well, it's now grown to 80,000 tonnes. It's now bigger than France, Germany and Spain combined. The world's annual production of plastic materials has increased from around 5 million tonnes in the 1950s to nearly 350 million tonnes today. The amount of plastic waste generated annually in the UK alone is estimated to be nearly 5 million tonnes. As a first world nation, we have a social responsibility to manage and recycle our waste on our own doorstep. And now, with your help, we can. Here at Impact Recycling, we've developed a technology to commercial scale that allows the hard-to-recycle plastics to be recycled. The technology was developed and patented by our partner company, Impact Laboratories, and we have the exclusive license to bring it to market. We take plastic like this, that will otherwise end up incinerated, landfilled, or in the ocean, and produce this recycled plastic.
Plastic, like paint, is very difficult to separate once mixed. However, separation allows it to be used again and again.
This will close the loop of the circular economy by extending the life cycle of plastic and reducing the world's dependence on virgin plastic produced from fossil fuel.
BOSS stands for Baffled Oscillation Separation System. It's a very well-known and common technology used in the pharmaceutical industry for mixing. The best analogy is to actually use or to think about a life belt or a float. You put that in water and it floats on the surface. If you put two life belts together, you tie them together, again it will still float. What the BOSS system does is it gives energy to these floats, to life belts, to actually push them in under the water. The one with two has double the buoyancy, therefore it wants to remain on the top. The one with one will sink further down.
The Baffled Oscillation Separation System, or BOSS as we know it, was developed and patented here in Grangemouth, Scotland. The BOSS technology oscillates the water in a separation tank, forcing the heavier plastics to sink whilst the lighter plastics float to the surface.
The plans for Impact going forward is to commercialise the BOSS technology across the plastic marketplace, not just in Scotland and the rest of the UK, but across Europe and the rest of the world. Earlier this year, we commissioned our first plant in Newcastle upon Tyne, where we take in mixed plastic waste from local sources and produce a 98% pure stream of polyethylene and polypropylene, suitable for manufacturing. The three outputs from our process account for over 60% of the demand for plastic within the EU, ensuring a stable marketplace for all our product. We currently sell the recycled plastic produced in Newcastle to companies here in the UK. Typically, they are plastic manufacturing or compounding companies.
At Impact Recycling, we take a local approach to recycling, transporting our machines to where the waste is generated, thereby reducing the carbon footprint of our recycled product. Our machines are modular, manufactured here in the UK on plug-and-play skids, enabling simple transportation to new sites across the world. As well as our Newcastle facility, we are at advanced stages in negotiations on 4 joint ventures with large recycling companies, 2 in the US for completion in 2018, and a further 2 in Europe, one in Manchester, the other in France. We work with national waste companies, recycling industry associations and grant funding bodies to improve recycle rates across the UK and Europe. Our research has benefited from grants provided by funding agencies in the UK and Europe. We are happy to share that knowledge gain by being active members of recycling industry groups and initiatives. Impact Recycling is at an important point in its journey, from commercial realisation to large-scale deployment. With your help, we can achieve that growth and at the same time change the way the world deals with plastic waste. Thank you for watching. I hope you join us on our journey.